Ibrahim Traore is set to visit Uganda from an invitation from Yoweri, the president of Uganda. I don't know if you've heard this. Now, the news, which is actually unverified, claims that Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso is to visit Uganda and endorse Yoweri Musaveni for his 7th term as president of Uganda. Yoweri Museveni has been leading Uganda for over 42 years. But when the Ugandans heard this, they started an online debate discouraging Ibrahim Traore from visiting Uganda. The reason will shock you. The Ugandans are saying their leader is a dictator and he had a hand in what happened to Muammar Gaddafi when the West took him out. So Traore could actually be risking his life, and yet all the eyes are on him, and everybody in Africa is hoping that he is the one who is going to end the influence of the West in Africa.
So apparently Ibrahim Traore was invited to go to Uganda by the president himself. And if this is true, my advice is that you turn it down. Don't do this. If you go, this is you risking your life to go.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just in case you see me for the very first time, I hope you do consider subscribing. In today's episode, let's talk about Africa. And of course, when I'm talking about Africa, we are going to be looking at two specific countries. That is my own country, Uganda, and Burkina Faso. So I came across a bunch of videos from different creators, of course, narrating on how the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim, was supposed to come to Uganda. But however, my own people, my fellow Ugandans, they were giving advice like, no, President Ibrahim, you don't have to come to Uganda. We as Ugandans, we are not happy about this. Ugandan, my own people are literally tired, and they are like, we've been through the most brutalities and oppressions from this man, so we don't think because how good you are, you don't deserve to come and see this man. As a Ugandan, you guys, I'm highly concerned. And as a person living, born and raised in Uganda, I have never seen any changing of a president. We've been ruled by the same president for over 24 years. And allegedly the next president has to be his son. Are you seeing how tribalism is taking over? You guys, I want us to watch these clips, and if you're a Ugandan, you're watching my video, please let me know what you think about it down in the commentary.
So apparently Ibrahim Traore was invited to go to Uganda by the president himself. And if this is true, my advice is that you turn it down. Don't do this. If you go, this is you risking your life to go. Because as we know, he is the op. He's been in office for over 40 years. 40 years. 42 actually, to be exact. Do you know the kind of narcissist you have to be to think that no one else can run the country for over 40 years? And the whole time, not a single hair has been lifted out of his head by the West. Why do you think that is? Because he's doing their bidding. This is what they do. They get one of us to get close to you just so they can get to you. Please don't do this. If this is true, do not go to Uganda. And shout out to Uganda, by the way. Shout out to all of our brothers and sisters in Uganda. But please, Mr. Ibrahim Traore, do not do this. This is not a good idea.
So Captain Ibrahim Traore, mon capitaine, he was invited to Uganda by the president of Uganda. So this is my opinion. I think he should put down the invitation, okay? So just for the sake of his security. So what do they think? Let me know.
Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso has sent his envoy to meet President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni. Now, this relationship might have started during the Russia-Africa summit, where Ibrahim Traore asked the longest-serving heads of states how Africa remained poor despite its rich natural resources. Yoweri Museveni was the one who actually has had an answer or some kind of explanation to Ibrahim Traore's question. Now, this is the type of relationship we want to see. Yes, the young revolutionary leaders to meet the elder heads of states so that they get their experience, and they need to be encouraged as well. While this happens, the African Union and ECOWAS is still banning Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Please share your view in the comment section what you think about.
Greetings, Mr. President Ibrahim Traore. I'm sending my greetings from Uganda. We as young people from Uganda, we have heard that you have got an invitation from our government, from our President General.
There are two things that are keeping us stagnant in this continent. Two main things that is destroying Africa: nepotism and tribalism. Africa cannot move forward because of these two main things. Majority of the people that are handling top positions in our government, in our various countries, are not there by merit. Majority of them were appointed to positions because they are related to some people at the top. Some of them are family members to the president or the president's wives or his cousins. These are the kind of people that are handling positions in some of our governments. Tell me how they can make decisions that can move any country forward. A good example of what I'm talking about is Uganda. Did you know that Uganda is being ruled by President Musaveni and his family? His close family members are handling key positions in his government. I'm just going to give you like a list of positions that is being handled by his family members in Uganda. Let me start with the First Lady, Janet Museveni. The wife of President Museveni is the Minister of Education and Sports. Chief of Defense Forces is his son. Senior Presidential Advisor on Defense is his younger brother, the president's younger brother. Deputy Chairperson of Education Service Commission is the president's sister. She's the one overseeing the recruitment of teachers across the country. You know what that means. Head of Department of Regional Economic Cooperation is his wife's cousin. Officer in charge of Account Department at the State House is his brother-in-law. Presidential Assistant in charge of Household at the State House is the president's daughter. Managing Director, Cotton Development Authority is the wife's cousin. Minister of National Security in Uganda is the wife's cousin. Minister of Animal Industry is the president's cousin. This is just a few of his relatives that are handling key positions in his government. All of these people will be loyal to him. There is none amongst them that can stand up to him and say, Mr. President, this thing you're saying is not okay for the people of Uganda. There is none. This country, there is nothing like freedom of speech. Few months ago, a young guy here on TikTok made a video against the government and he was sentenced. A couple of months back, the president's son said he was going to behead Bobby Wine, who happens to be one of the opposition leaders in Uganda, just because he is against the Ugandan government. These are the kind of things that is happening in Uganda, and everyone is quiet. The Ugandan youths cannot even open their mouth because they will be tried, they will be sentenced, they will be thrown in jail. Tell me how we can move forward as a people with something like this, with a structure like this. This is not only happening in Uganda. This is something that is happening almost all across Africa. So how can we progress? How can we progress? How can we move our country forward when everything is centered around one person? My dear African youths, we need to stand up. We need to stand up. Power is not given to anybody. We need to control our continent. This same President Museveni has been in power for 39 whole years. He was president when majority of us were not born. He is still the president till today. He is amongst one of the longest serving presidents in Africa, together with President Biya of Cameroon and the president of Equatorial Guinea. They have been in power forever. African youths, wake up. Take control of this continent. It's not going to be given to you on a platter of gold. We need to act. Talking is not going to take us anywhere. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you think about this video.